Hi, I'm Bobby Cinnamon. I'm back here for another topic about the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Right now, there are a million stars right now who wants to star in the Walk of Fame. It costs about $20,000 or $40,000 to get one. I spoke about Coolio trying to get his, but it costs $20,000 or $40,000 just to get in, and also you have to fill out a form. I also want to speak out about Meghan Markle, about her getting a star in the Walk of Fame. And I would love to help her myself, but I don't have that kind of money to help her. But she deserves a star in the Walk of Fame. She did really well, not just on Suits, but she has a lot of acting experience. Hollywood, she had a lot of acting experiences, and directing and producing. And right now, I think she'll make more movies or more TV series if she wanted to. Besides Suits, everyone knows her from from other movies or TV shows. She was on 90210 in the pilot episode, not the original one, but the new one, the reboot, the new one. It was a new generation, and she was on the pilot episode. Then she was on Castle as a serial killer. Then she was on CSI Miami as a cop. And there were other. I'm trying to think of other movies that she was on, but well, yeah, she was on Horrible Bosses. She plays a delivery girl. She was a briefcase girl for 20 or 30 episodes. Just like she wasn't born royalty or born wealthy. She had to work twice as hard to get where she was. She had to start from the bottom and work her way to the top. And it isn't easy for a girl like Meghan Markle to start from the bottom and work to the top. She auditioned like everybody else. And a lot of times she doesn't get any parts, but sometimes she does. I also forgot that she was in other shows like The War at Home, but Until Death. You know, it's a tough market for Hollywood to get the door open. Even a lot of times not easy trying to win an Emmy or be nominated for an Emmy. Not everybody can be Grace Kelly. You know, Grace Kelly didn't have it easy back then. At least she died wealthy. Even though she only had $10,000 in her net worth, but mostly the royal family took care of her. Mostly for me, she doesn't need the money since she's royalty and everything's handed to her in a silver platter. You know, she never regretted marrying her husband. Just like Meghan, she never regretted marrying her husband too, Prince Harry. Luck for me, Meghan is no gold digger. She earned her money. You know, she made and earned her own money. And believe me, it was a tough market back then. People called her a gold digger. You know, I bet a lot of people would have called her a gold digger, but she isn't one. Take like Kate Middleton before she married William. People call her a gold digger, but she wasn't one. She had her own money. She worked for it, and she was never gonna trap him. She worked hard for it. She worked hard for her money, and she didn't need William's money. She didn't need William's money or influence. She worked really hard for the rest of her life. If she wants something, she'll work for it. Just like William, he had to work twice as hard to get where he was. Take like Prince Harry. People thought he was lazy he was lazy and self-centered once in a while. Well, so am I. But we worked hard. But we worked for our money, and we worked hard for it. But we're not ashamed about who we are. We're always loyal to the public and to our families. We had to make choices back then. Meghan always worked hard for her money. That's the reason why I wish we can get her a star on the Walk of Fame. I want people to remember her someday. It won't just be memorials from royalty that people will remember from. It'll be the star in the Walk of Fame that people will remember her from. You know, a lot of people are going to ask her how she want to be remembered. So remember her being a star on the Walk of Fame. Left from when before Meghan married Prince Harry, she was going to leave Hollywood because she chose no one made her leave. It was her choice to give. It was her choice to hang it up. But since she's back in California, since she and Harry went back to California, now she's back to work. But it isn't easy trying to be famous a lot of times. Sometimes, say like me, I'm on a YouTube. I'm on a YouTube. I'm doing a YouTube short. Heck, even I have 1,000 or 2,000 hits, and a lot of people don't even know I exist. I can have 10 or 20,000 views right now, or a million views, and people still don't know Bobby Cinema actually exists. They don't even know if my book. They don't even know my book exists anymore. Take a look at my book ad from Three Princes series. Do they even know it actually exists? It has 100,000 views, and still people don't even know it existed. It's not like I ever see anyone buying books. It's not like people going online and buying the book. You can buy it online. A lot of people are not going to stores that much. People do go to Walmart for a lot of reasons, but people go to Walmart or other department stores, but it's not like they're going online and buying my book right now. That's one thing I should warn you about. Stores, it's tough to get out there. It's tough to open. It's tough to open the door. One thing you always say about self-publishing is that they don't help you get the books in the stores. Even if you did, luck for me, all you gotta do is pay a fee to get the book buyer's insurance. They'll help you get the door open, get to the books. But right now, the only way I can get the books on the shelves is by traditional publishing. Like Random House. Random House can, if somebody like a Random House signed me, they would my books would be published right now. I have a lot of books, but I can't afford to relicense all of them unless I get paid. Unless they want to pay me to relicense it themselves. One thing you should learn about Hollywood, it is a tough market out there. Only the best people, only the right people get in. Have the door open up for them. Trust me, my door was closed a long time ago because I didn't know the right people. If I knew about working in a mailroom in a town agency like William Morris, I probably would have worked in the mailroom. It's tough to get in. Even if I did get in, I don't know where to go, what to do. Take like Michael Eisner. He knew how to get in. He knew how to get the door open when he worked in the mailroom in William Morris Agency. Some people in Hollywood knew how to get there. Some do, some don't. It's kind of too hard to say about what path people are going to take. Take like Meghan Markle. She already did one. She downloaded a nature video called Elephants on Disney, and it was a really big hit. Right now, look for me. It's a live stream, so I have no idea if anybody's even watching, or it's even out there. If it's on Amazon, I don't know if anybody's even watching or even seeing it. That's one thing about live stream. You don't know if it's making money or not. Because that's one thing why I like being in Hollywood theaters. I like going somewhere, buying some candy and some popcorn and some soda, watching a theater. At least I'll know when I look online, at least I could find out that how much money it made, what the box office draws are. You don't do that in live streams because they don't show a lot of box offices. That's the reason why that's the reason why the Hollywood theaters should stay. I don't care. There are people still watching. But right now the movies are practically dried up right now, but people are still watching. People will rather go to a theater and watch the movie because at least they'll know where the box office stands. Even if they make another Star Wars movie, people are going to go out there and watch it, even if it's good or bad. What other movies out there? Well, right now, movies are practically dried up right now. There are some good ones or some bad ones. Even I hardly doubt you see a Woody Allen movie in the movie theater. Even if I hardly doubt you see a Woody Allen movie in the movie theater, but you can see it online. One thing you learn about Hollywood is it doesn't matter if you like the guy or not. All I care about is if the movie's good or if it's bad. That's all I care about. A lot of people take like Kevin Spacey. He will return, and he has returned to acting. You know, a lot of people don't have to watch his movies, but if you have been in, I think you'll like it, enjoy it. That he is a good actor. And that's one thing about Meghan Markle. We hope she gets her star on Walk of Fame. She deserves it. Even if she has to do one feature film, I hope she does. I hope she does one soon. It doesn't have to be good. It doesn't have to be bad. At least she deserves to be a lead in a feature film. Or she's already a lead in Suits. That made her a breakout star. So I'm gonna say this one thing. This is Bobby Cinema. I'm signing off. Now, thanks. Not yet. I still got a few more minutes left. Sorry about that. I forgot to turn them. Sorry about that. Right now, if there are any other stars on the Walk of Fame, people should be thinking about who you want. I don't know if there are any other stars I know who can get one. Well, right now, NSYNC has one, Backstreet Boys have one, New Kids on the Block has one, New Edition, the Jacksons have one. Well, there were a couple of boy bands. There are two boy bands hasn't got theirs yet. They like the Jonas Brothers or Big Time Rush. They deserve a star on the Walk of Fame. Even One Direction, they deserve one. You know, there were a lot of boy bands. They like the Beatles. They were a boy band. And they deserve a star on the Walk of Fame, too. You know, being a celebrity is not easy. Being a celebrity is not easy. Not even for Meghan Markle. But we hope we see her star on the Walk of Fame anytime soon. I'm Bobby Cinema. Goodbye and good luck.